We don't want any of this trash.
The ordinance has widespread opposition, creating a strange alliance. The KKK, as well as many black ministers, bankers, doctors, and lawyers, have all campaigned to defeat the bill.
If this referendum passed, I think it would damage Houston's image substantially, much in the way that San Francisco's image has been damaged.
Louis Welch, the mayor of Houston during the 60s and early 70s, represents the old guard and the unbridled growth of the oil boom days.
You are just wonderful, and I'm so proud to have you on my team.
Kathy Whitmire, the mayor of Houston for the last 4 years, is young and progressive and has appealed to the city's diverse, new, and upwardly mobile population. It's a Texas political shootout, with the retired gunslinger Welch coming back to run the young upstart Whitmire out of town. But it's Whitmire's support of a gay rights referendum last January that prompted the good old boys to challenge the incumbents and bring back their man.
Do we want to be another queer city like San Francisco? Or do we want to be the kind of city we love?
Welch's supporters helped defeat the gay referendum, and the victory spawned a new political group, the Straight Slate, which is running city council hopefuls under its banner. Welch, who has made morality his cornerstone issue, was recently criticized for shooting from the lip. Before a live television news interview, he was heard saying, off camera but on the air, that the way to solve Houston's AIDS problem was to, quote, shoot the queers.
Let's talk more about this with North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory, who joins us live. Governor McCrory, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Jake. I just want to let you know this actually really started in Houston, Texas, with a referendum, a local ordinance in Houston, which was a mandate on all private sector bathrooms brought up by the left, the Democrats. That was defeated by 61% of the vote about 6 months ago. Then it came to Charlotte, North Carolina, an ordinance which was passed, a bathroom bill by Democrats on all private sector employees in Charlotte. And then all we did was overturn that, very similar to the Houston voters. Our bathroom bill in North Carolina only applies to our schools, our universities, our government buildings, and highway rest stops.
So, sir, take a listen to the Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, who had this to say earlier in the week.
State-sanctioned discrimination never looks good and never works in hindsight. It was not so very long ago that states, including North Carolina, had other signs above restrooms, water fountains, and on public accommodations, keeping people out based on a distinction without a difference.
Our narration was provided by Vanilla Swin and Ray Bader for the Trans Advocate. All rights reserved. Music by Daniel Burke, and archival material provided by archive.org, NBC, and CNN. The Trans Advocate is a project of the Transgender Foundation of America, a 501c3 non-profit.